Guys, hello. Welcome back to my channel. I missed y'all. It has been a while and life has been busy, but we're back. Welcome back to Get Fit with Drea. Today we're going to be doing some hip mobility specifically for squats, better squat movement, better squat patterns. Typically we have a lot of internal and external hip restrictions along with inactivities in our glutes. So go ahead and grab your mat and let's get it. We're gonna start seated and we're gonna be um we're gonna start seated and we're gonna go into a 90-90 leg position just like so. Okay, so we're gonna make this a static and dynamic type of movement, meaning we're gonna hold the stretch and then we're going to do a little bit of moving, more active stretching. You want your front leg to be as close to 90 degrees as possible. You may feel a pull kind of coming through that back leg on the inside of the thigh. That's good. That's your internal hip rotation trying to loosen up a little bit. You're going to walk over that front leg and you're going to go into a nice fold here. Deep breath in. We're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. And then we're going to come up and you're going to take your hands moving behind your body and you're going to flip your knees to the opposite side. So let me move a little bit. We're going to flip the knees up and over, keep the feet planted down, switch the knees over, and we're going to fold over the opposite leg now. Deep breath in for me. Big exhale out. And let's go ahead and come up. Now we're going to be a little bit more dynamic, active with our movement. So keep the feet planted, move your knees up and over. You almost want to lead with that back leg. So take the back leg up first, all the way up and over. And let's do that 4 more times. Try to keep your feet from sliding forward. That is something that happens very often. So just intentionally keep the legs in place. 1 more each side. Ooh, nice. Alrighty. So next we're going to move into what's called hip cars, controlled articular movement. Controlled articular rotations. We're going to start with the right leg here. And I want to show you first what it should look like. Bring the knee out. But oftentimes we want to bring the knee out and then lift the hip up. We don't want that. We want to keep the hips flat down towards the ground, trying to keep the hips level with each other and just kind of lifting up through that knee. And you also want to feel that glute start to activate on the outside here. Once the knee is out as far as it can go without your hip lifting, you're going to now shift that leg back and do a donkey kick, if you will. All right, let's bring that knee back down. And we're going to do that again. Lift the hip up without lifting, lift the knee without lifting the hip. Shift the leg back, engage that glute, and back. Let's do that 3 more times. 3, 2, 1. Yes. All right, let's do the opposite side. You're probably like, Drea, why do I feel this in my glutes? That's because your glutes are your hip stabilizers. What? Yes, yes, they are. So we're going to do the same thing, opposite side. Without lifting the hip, you're just bringing that knee out to the side. Pull the leg back and lower. Out to the side and back. Out to the side and back. 2 more times. Nice. Alrighty. And next we're going to move into what's called frog rockers. You're going to bring your knees out nice and wide. Your heels are going to be in line with your knees. And from here, you're going to lower down onto your forearms. I'm going to show you first from this angle here. And once you're here, you want to go into a forward rock. Bring your hips forward. And then send your hips back towards your heels, okay? So I am now going to move to the side so you can see it from that angle, so that you can see how your hips should be neutral. All right, so we are here in our frog. Alrighty, heels in line with the knees, hips neutral, so we're not back arched or back rounded, okay? Nice neutral hips. Bring the hips forward and shift them back. We're gonna do that 5 more times. Ooh. Trying to move my hips back feels like moving through concrete. It just ain't gonna happen. That was 2. We got 3 more. And 2 more. Ooh. I could tell, obviously, I needed this as well. This is terrible. This is horrible. Oh, man. Alrighty. So from here, we're going to go into our squat rockers. We are going to be in a low squat position. So I'll start kind of low here. We're going to lower down into our squat. Bring your hands down to help you with your foundation. All right, you want your feet to be just outside of your hips. And you're going to bring your hands kind of like in a prayer pose here. Fingers interlaced. Take your elbows to the insides of your knees. You can take a dumbbell, a medicine ball, a kettlebell. Hold that weight here to kind of help you with a little bit more resistance. And from here, you're going to just kind of rock from side to side. Very small motions. It doesn't have to be super big, but just rocking from side to side. And you just kind of really, as you're going from one side to another, you can kind of let your knee kind of come in a little bit. So if I'm rocking to the left, my right knee might want to kind of come in a little bit. And just kind of notice those small feelings in your hips. Really focus on using your breath. Alrighty, and I'll show you from the front as well. And we are here. Okay, so we're just moving in side to side motions. That's it. This might not be the most comfortable, but it's okay. You also have an option to take a pillow and place that under your butt. Take a pillow, take a yoga block, something to kind of prop your butt up if this low setting is like a little bit too uncomfortable. So use your props, use your tools to help you. You can also find it in my Amazon storefront, linked in my caption or my description, sorry. Alrighty, so you can kind of come forward. The hips might feel a little bit attacked. I know mine feel like they got jumped a little bit, but it's okay. Thank you so much for watching. I hope these series of exercises help you. If you're using this to warm up before your big squat day, once you're done with this, knock out a few body weight squats or a few squats with some light weights to kind of get your body a little bit more primed for your heavy lifts. And if you're doing this outside of the gym, you can do this first thing in the morning, in the middle of the day, right before bed. But this will really help your hips to feel a lot more loose and unlocked. So Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all next time.